The 76ers. Wow.
Yo, Brian! Billy!
Philadelphia, stand the up. Stand.
Philly fans are just so noisy right now, and I don't blame them. Look at SportsCenter with the last decision of LeBron's career, asterisk, last decision of his free agent career, like the legendary career, but free agency. LeBron to the Sixers in a move that now puts him in a position to do something that no one has ever done before, win a title for their fourth different franchise. Oh, by the way, hi, it's Briscoe and Eves.
And if he can pull that off, it would certainly put a different type of stamp on his GOAT resume. As you might imagine, LeBron's last decision has taken over NBA Twitter since his announcement, and that's just part of the reaction we have on SportsCenter tonight. As we are not alone on this discussion, Shania Gumake, Kendrick Perkins, Michael Wilbon, all standing by with their thoughts on how this move will affect the league and LeBron's legacy. But first, let's hear from the king himself. This is what he posted on social media. I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide. But I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at that last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still love this game. I still truly love this game, and I have more to give. This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family. What I'm really playing for at this point, I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete, to win, and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship. I believe I can help the Philadelphia 76ers, a championship team, and I'm so excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. More insight to LeBron's last decision now from Charania.
It was all about winning, and he made it clear from the onset of this process behind the scenes that this would be driven by happiness, aka trying to put himself in the position to compete for a championship at a new culture. In his words, trusting the process, that this was never going to be a financial decision. The last step, from my understanding, was getting the family all on board and talking to everyone, and this is a major shift for LeBron James now, going from the West Coast to the East Coast to play for the Sixers. But now LeBron James actually has the chance to go make another type of legacy and become the only player in NBA history to win a championship with a fourth different team. Cleveland, Miami, the Lakers, and now potentially Philadelphia. He's going to give himself a chance by joining the Sixers. But clearly, this has been a shock, a stunning decision for everyone in the NBA.
What about those new teammates? You see this one, VJ Edgecombe doing a little recreation of the "can't believe this is my life" meme, which, by the way, LeBron initially did in 2018. VJ would have been 12-ish at the time. And then the other new guy in Philly, that would be Jaylen Brown. He went with this, which, if we're being honest, we also saw when the Sixers landed Jaylen Brown in that trade with Boston. Throw the ball up. Translation, just start the season already, which I'm just going to guess is going to be Sixers and Knicks.
Whoa.
So one of our favorites, Michael Wilbon, is here. You know, I feel like we're gonna use the process. The process. We've been trusting the process for a long time, but it's now taking on like a decade. It's now taking on like a new chapter. So how long of a process do you think this is actually going to be for LeBron and the new teammates and the organization, for them to actually reach the potential that is there on paper?
Nicole, this is not just add water, collect the Larry O'Brien trophy. And not to me. I hear some of my dear friends and colleagues suggesting otherwise. They're going to be a contender. We know that. The talent and the know-how, just the basketball IQ of LeBron and Jaylen and Nick Nurse, all those guys have rings, by the way, and Tyrese Maxey, as young as he may be. All that's fine. It's going to work in their favor. But let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to 2010-11, when LeBron James is at the height of his physical powers, the absolute height. He's playing with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. None of these dudes Dwayne Wade. Those guys each played 76 games or more that season, and they did not win. They lost to Dallas, a team that nobody really had winning a championship that year. And so the point is not that there was something lacking in Miami and LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Bosh, and they went on and they won twice and got to yet another finals. That's not the point. The point is this is difficult. And even with Nick Nurse, and you've got a ringmaster there who knows exactly what he's doing, this is going to be hard. You're taking guys with great usage, and you're going to have to ask them to occupy new roles and be great in them and be healthy, Joel Embiid. And that opens up a whole different set of issues about Embiid and health and how much he's going to be able to be the Joel Embiid we saw in the playoffs that really made Philly go last year.
All right, so with that being said then, who on this team, whether it's a player or Nick Nurse specifically, has the most responsibility and may end up feeling the most pressure from the fans to actually make this marriage work in Philly?
Michael, that's an easy answer for me. It's Joel Embiid. Nick Nurse, who we mentioned, has that ring. Jaylen Brown has that ring.
Yeah.
LeBron has several of those wings. Tyrese Maxey has time at whatever he is, 24, to get a ring. Joel Embiid, you know what he's played in the last 3 years? I'm not going to put these in order, but I looked up the numbers just a minute ago. He's played in like 38, 19, and 39 games the last 3 years. If Joel Embiid is not that dude we're watching on the screen right now come April 15 and able to do that until June 15, they're not winning anything. They're not beating the Knicks. They might not beat Detroit. I don't know. There are other teams in the East that are better. With Joel Embiid, Philadelphia could beat anybody. I think we all agree on that. But why would you presume that Joel Embiid, who's missed more than half his career, yeah. And by the way, I'm not one of these people who thinks that there's some slacking or fake. I'm not. The rigors of an 82-game schedule, which are really 100 games when you take into account the playoffs and preseason, the rigors of 100 games, everybody's body, Bill Walton, could not stand up to that. And so I don't know if Embiid's can or not, but if they can't, if you can't stand up to those rigors, you see Philly winning without Joel Embiid being the best of Joel Embiid for an extended period, it's hard for me to see that.
I don't disagree with you.
No.
I mean, we don't have the proof that he can make it that long. It's just not there. Mr. Wilbon, always a pleasure.
Thanks for letting me hang out with you guys.
All right, well, let's go back to see the last time LeBron played in Philly. He was seeking his 1,015th career win, which would become the second most in NBA history. Of course, they only visit the Lakers made to Philadelphia. So they're up by 2 here, less than 5 to go in the game. Luka to LeBron, knocks down the long 2. Next possession, Lakers give it to LeBron. And this was a deep 3. Over a minute to go. Game tied at 105. LeBron, pretty much the same spot. 8 straight points for LeBron, and the Lakers had the advantage. Less than 30 seconds to go in the game. LeBron gets to his spot. He's working that high post by the left wing. Guess what? 10 straight points for LeBron. Here's how it sounded on the telecast.
James, he wants it. James with 2, with 1. LeBron again! He's back!
Shout out to my boy Bill McDonald on that call. Those boos, they're going to be cheers now. 29 points as the Lakers get the win in Philly.
I've had so many of those moments there. It never gets old, and that's the one thing you won't be able to get back when you're done playing is that arena. That excitement of going out and either the excitement or the boos and cheers or whatever the case may be, you never be able to get that back once you're done playing.
One thing you know about Philly fans, they don't care about anybody besides their home teams. And I respect it and I love that. And I played here, I would say, for 23 years, a lot more when I was in the Eastern Conference, but to be able to have appreciation for the city of brotherly love and for me to go out and still play the game that I love and respect it, whatever the case may be, if they do. It's pretty cool.
All right, with LeBron now set to play on Broad Street, Philly's potential starting lineup will boast 4 guys who average at least 20 points per game last season. If these dudes are all healthy, they all 5 could be all-stars in the Eastern Conference. So you got Bron, you got Brown. The Sixers are now the first team to add 2 former NBA Finals MVPs in the same offseason. LeBron's decision, a nice birthday present, by the way, for Sixers coach Nick Nurse. Guess who turned 59 Friday?
Dang. That's a nice present. Look, LeBron Watch was actually kind of fun for all the people with the various ties to the various teams and cities that LeBron was considering. They came out with their pitches. Among them, Saquon Barkley, who, by the way, is now just trying to land a tea time with LeBron. The Phillies were obviously a part of it then and now, too.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Come on now.